Have you suffered a minor inconvenience within the last 24 hours? This is your sign to blame it on the sun. I'm joking, kind of. We'll get into it. I welcome my spirit guides and your spirit guides to aid us with clarity, insight, the truth, and nothing but the truth. Please and thank you. All right, so the sun, right? Apparently. a few hours ago. Holy shit, okay. Oh, baby. I want to let her in, but we're gonna wait until we have all the cards so she doesn't... Apparently, the sun went through the earth with this massive solar flare. The biggest solar flare we've had since 2003. And I saw this video today and it was like, so if you have felt weird in the past 24 hours, that might be why. Hey baby, one more card. Oh, for the sake of Princess, please, just one more card. Oh, thank you, Spirit. But anyways, I was like, dude, I always feel weird though, so I don't know. You guys let me know. Did you feel the sun? Did you feel the heat spiritually? Yeah, she's all over the fucking spread. Immediately after I let her in, she was like, okay, time to fuck it up, I guess. This has been blessed by Princess. So, who are you? We have the Six of Swords. So, I feel like you are someone who goes through transitions very gracefully. You may be someone who has encountered a lot of hardship because the Six of Swords outlines coming from an unsafe or challenging, difficult situation and moving forward, not knowing how it's going to go, not knowing where you're going, but trusting nonetheless. It's about peace, finally. It's about rest. It's about being able to heal. So I feel like you are someone who really values all of those things. You really value your peace. You're also very brave. Because yes, trusting the unknown is a brave thing to do. I also see you as quite the explorer, the adventurer. I see you as someone who is very observant. And I'm gathering this from this imagery here with cute little bubble. Looking at those 6 swords in the ground in shock. But look in the background, there's plains and mountains and grass. And it's like, he's like, holy shit, I'm not in danger. Now I can be free, explore. So yeah, that's the kind of energy you radiate. Maybe kind of introverted too. Someone who really protects their peace, respects their peace, and likes to kind of learn new things and do new things on their own. Now, the light within you, and I find this to be super cute. We have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is blossoming love, falling in love, new attraction to a person, a project, or a place. And it's also comprised of very pure, almost childlike, energy towards love. Just a very pure love. And that's the light within you, is having that, is probably being like a secret romantic. But not necessarily just towards people, but towards everything. Kind of tying in with, yes. Kind of tying in with your first Six of Swords card, how you kind of like to explore by yourself. When you discover something you really like, you know how to really enjoy it in the beginning, at least. You go into it with such hope, with such childlike wonder, and if it is a person that you are attracted to, then you have this really cute, like, pure love for them. You're not obsession. It's not like, oh, I'm trying to fuck. It's like, I want to love them. I want to get to know them and care about them. And oh my God, I want to cry. That's so cute. That's a good light to have within you. You're just a very pure lover. All right. This little girl is misbehaving, so we're gonna hold her. She's an air Jill right now. But the shadow self, and this is a repressed part of you, something that you need to come to accept, something that you need to develop, we have the Fool reversed. So the fact that it is in reverse tells me that, you know, if it was upright, it'd be like, okay, you need to embrace the Fool more, but it's reversed, and that tells me that maybe you have kind of an overflow of the Fool, especially with your last two cards. I feel it makes sense. It may be that you kind of wing everything, or you may wing things that you shouldn't too much. You don't really have a due process. You don't really go into anything with a plan. Kind of just, you believe that just because you want something to happen, you kind of just move forward and expect it to happen for you without any sort of plan or like really thinking about it much. Now, usually, right, when it comes to big dreams, I'm all about taking risks. I'm all about encouraging people to be brave about their passions and going after them. However, if it is in reverse, then I'm also getting that the reason why things may not be working out for you when, well, you don't really plan for how you're going to accomplish something, maybe because some of the wants that you have aren't wants that you should have, or aren't wants that actually come from the heart. So, you know, maybe it is coming from the ego, or something that you were told that you should want to do. Moving on though, this is what you value the most. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Now this is very interesting because upright Page of Wands is going on a new adventure, exploring a very passionate adventure, a very emotionally charged journey. And with the other cards, you do seem to, you know, value exploration. However, with it being in reverse, it's like you really value the fact, like your choice in that. You really value the fact that you get to decide, and the fact that it's in reverse also tells me that this could be about the wrong things. Again, with the other card that was in reverse, it's like you could be going on passionate journeys that aren't the greatest for you, or just, I'm also getting that maybe you might be a little bit, I don't want to say manic, but maybe you rush into things that maybe you shouldn't. Again, zero judgment, all understanding. I actually used to function a lot like that not too long ago. And it is fun to kind of have that control over wild experiences, and knowing that, ooh, this is naughty, this isn't good for me, but at least I'm the one choosing to do it, you know? Sometimes full well you know the impact and the consequences of said decision or action you're going to take, and you know that it's going to end the greatest, it's not the healthiest for you, but you still go for it, just because you feel like it or you want to. It could have something to do with like temporary pleasures. All relatable, honestly. But I feel like you're gonna be just fine. I don't really have much advice to give you here because this is definitely something you have to learn through experience. Enough times after you know, go after something you want that isn't the greatest for you, you're gonna get sick of it. You're gonna get sick of it and you're gonna want something new. 3 more cards to go to part 2. Your inspiration and motivation is King of Coins. I kind of hate that I kind of liked Hudson Abadir, Marceline's dad, just because he's kind of funny. He's just kind of funny. King of Coins. So you are very motivated by that bag. Just kidding, but not really. That could be part of it. But King of Pentacles, King of Coins is very abundant, very rich, very confident, very charismatic. He has so much that he has cultivated. And that's just the thing. He had to work very hard to get everything that he has. He's that charismatic that he also gives to his community. He supports community very tangibly, very literally, very physically. And I feel like part of his charisma comes from the fact that only he knows how hard he had to work to attain all of his wealth. And I see this as, not only do you want to be wealthy and abundant and, you know, rich in kind of just a very tangible sense. You want luxury, you want comfort, but also, especially after that Strength in reverse card. In the past, symbolic of your fears and worries. I spoke a little bit about how you may be worried that you won't find your true vocation, your true calling, what people can know you and respect you for. I feel like this very much ties into that. You want to be proud of it, be able to be proud of it. You want to have earned all of this somehow. And I'm getting that you want to earn it by doing something that you're good at, that inspires other people, that you want to be known for. What do you want for your life? And I can't lie, twin, this is a wee bit comical. We have the Tower reversed. And I see this as comical because part 1, we went over who you are, your talents, your strengths, what you need to develop, your weaknesses, your fears, your worries, what you really value. And all of that kind of signified that you like to explore, you like to adventure, more so by yourself, but it's very kind of ironic. While you value your peace, you also value being able to jump into action on your own accord, by your own choice, into maybe not the greatest situations. I said that it's not the greatest for you, it's not healthy for you. You know that whatever situation you're going for might be a little bit naughty or might be a little bit bad for you in some sense, but you enjoy the thrill. You enjoy feeling good. Maybe it could be temporary pleasures. You enjoy the fact that you get to do that and you have that control. And so here, it's funny because it's like you're like, I would love not to have these fucking tower moments so much. That would be great. I would love to not have my life crumbling down all the fucking time and having to learn a fucking lesson. I'm tired of having to jump from that burning fucking building, from that tower that is falling and crumbling. I'm tired of being forced to, move in an uncomfortable way. And it's funny because it's like it would make sense that you have a lot of tower moments and that you are urged to move in a way that is probably not fun and uncomfortable to you because you may be, going about things in an unhealthy manner for yourself. You may be going about things in a way that is not going to aid you in the long run and doesn't align with your highest self, with your greatest good. And twin, something I can tell you about the tower showing up in your life when it comes to kind of cycles repeating, right? It will keep giving you the tower in a different font, keep pushing you into a position where you must flee, you must divert your direction elsewhere until you learn your lesson and change into who you are meant to be. But it seems like you're a little rascal, you are rebellious, you like your pleasures, even if they're not the greatest for you, and you're sick of being told, no twin, redirect, we need to be healthy, we need to be choosing better, this isn't good for you, and you don't have a choice but to move on that. You are sick and tired of this shit happening to you. You are sick and tired of things falling apart and you not having a choice. I'm getting that you are not a big fan of discipline, of just quiet, complete quiet. You want to have fun. And you're sick of this tower ruining your fun. But the thing is, this guy will only leave you the fuck alone once you choose better for yourself. Once you go down a path that honors you. And it could be that you're so far gone that you don't even know that you're being urged to do different. You just think that things are not working out for you and your life fucking sucks and you're just a fucking chud. No! But, if you're not into spirituality, if you're not in tune with yourself, that's the thing, is if you are not aware of any of this, then you're being given the tower time and time again to confront yourself, to get to know yourself, so that you will stop choosing unhealthy, stop moving unhealthy, know what it is you truly want, what your heart wants, so you know what will fulfill you, what is the best passion for you to pursue in order for you to be this king of coins, in order for you to, not have to worry about strength in reverse, have that strength eventually, and be proud of what you've done, have the wealth, and be able to lift your head high, because you know you put in that work, you know who the fuck you are. And so, yeah, if you don't, the tower is going to keep jump scaring you in your life until you figure out who exactly you are, who you want to be, what sets your heart alight, what is good for you, what is healthy for you, what is the best for you. And, listen to the universe, listen to spirit, not listen to your ego, but listen and follow your soul. Let's get an underlying card pull, what spirit would like to leave you off with here. King of Wands. All right, I'm getting several things here. So similarly to the King of Coins, King of Wands is charismatic, but also a great leader in particular. He knows how to take action, but he's also grounded. He's very wise about how he moves forward. And people feel confident just by being next to him. That's how brilliant his light is, how inspiring and admirable people see him. So I feel like this is who you want to be ultimately. You want people to look up to you. You want to lead people. I'm also getting that if the King of Wands reminds you of someone in your life, keep him close, befriend him. Always try to surround yourself with better people than you so you can grow and learn from them. If you have someone like this in your life, or maybe you will, make sure to learn from him. Now, this actually wasn't a regular collective reading. This was one of my specific individual cardettes readings.